is the hand closest to your heart.
Damn right it is.
And I'm about to hand the microphone over to our best man, Mr. Jarrett Everton. Jarrett is about to say something very special right from his heart. So please, ladies and gentlemen, join in with him.
Jarrett, make it happen. Make it happen.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Jarrett. It's my absolute honor and pleasure to be the best man today. According to protocol, my first speech duty is to ensure that certain people are thanked for their part in the wedding day. So first, let's hear for the bridesmaids. I'd also like to thank both Bill and Michelle's family for helping to make this special day happen. Michelle, let me tell you again how absolutely amazing and beautiful you look today. I totally would have tried to hit on you more in high school knowing you were going to look this hot today. Bill, wow! Get you out of a William McKay construction and you clean up pretty well too. On behalf of the bride and groom, I'd also like to thank everyone for coming here today. I know some of you came to show your love and support for the couple, but I know most of you are like me, and you came to see if after 10 years of waiting, Billy was actually going to go through with it. But in all seriousness, Bill and Michelle have been together for 10 years, and I think most of us have come to consider them already married. Today, they just make it official.
How cute.
When Bill asked me to be his best man, I was initially excited and honored. But it didn't take long for this feeling of joy to dissolve into utter apprehension and fear. And maybe it's because the last time I had to get up in a room full of this many people, I lost my license for 3 months. Best man speech tradition dictates that I'm not only supposed to tell you a few stories which let you know Bill's true character, but also might cause him a little discomfort. And I'd originally planned the most uncomfortable 5-minute, full-on verbal assault of Bill's entire life. But I quickly realized that I'm an accomplice in most of these stories, and some of these cases still remain unsolved. So that leaves me telling you how much of a great guy Bill is. Bill's a great guy. Okay, now for the verbal assault. Knowing Bill for over 20 years, it should be easy to find an embarrassing story to tell. However, since his grandparents are here, where are they? Are they in here?
Yeah!
Yeah! That's it.
Yeah!
Billy specifically asked me to not talk about the time he took a wrong turn and ended up in a pool. Or the time that I was having a roadside discussion with an officer, and Bill thought it would be a good idea to try to get me off the hook by climbing out of my back seat with a thong on his head. Or about the time that Billy thought it would be a good idea to lock himself in a running truck with his head on the horn in the middle of a field full of bikers. So if you haven't heard any of these stories, buy me a drink after this and I'd be happy to share the story with you.
Oh my God, my mouth is like...
Bill and I have always been super competitive in everything we do and every game we play. Thing is, Bill's never really been great at anything. But he's been pretty good at a lot of things. And he's always been more than willing to put up a challenge to people. Whether it's golf, pinball, pool, or darts, Billy puts every last effort into everything he does, and I'm sure this marriage will be no different. Bill, I'm going to give you this victory today because you really won up me. Over the years, Bill has always been there for me in times of need and when I wondered what to do in life. I've always been able to turn to Bill when I have a question and do the exact opposite. But seriously, Bill has matured into one of the most honest, trustworthy, hardworking people that I know. And I can say that some of my most memorable times have been shared with him. And I know we're all going to look back at tonight with great memories. Bill's been an exceptional friend to me, and at one point, best friend. Tonight, Billy married his best friend. Which brings me to Michelle. I was actually away at college when Billy met Michelle, but I vaguely remembered Michelle from her artsy hippie-ish years back in high school when she used to sew tapestries into her pant legs and turn them into bell bottoms.
I totally did.
But when I finally got reintroduced to her at that house up in Arlington Pond, I was struck at what a thoughtful, kind, caring, and attractive girl Michelle is. And then I looked at Bill, and I thought to myself, God, it really is true what they say about opposites attracting. And since that day, these two have been pretty much inseparable and have allowed me to tag along for most of the ride. And for that, I thank them both. I think every groomsman up here can agree that Michelle has always just been one of the guys that fit right in perfectly. I was looking online for some material for the speech, and I came upon a quote that I thought described these two pretty well. Marriage isn't about finding a person you can live with. It's about finding that one special person that you can't live without. When I saw this quote, all I could think of was a couple of years ago when Billy was down in Fort Lauderdale building that house, and Michelle was jet-setting up and down the coast every other weekend to go see him because it was like they couldn't live without each other. So Bill, I don't have too much advice for you because I'm not a married man, but from my past relationships, I've learned these three things. 1, never go to bed angry. 2, if she's not happy, you're not happy.
Right, Jarrett.
And number 3, if she's not happy, it's probably your fault. You just keep that in mind, Bill. And Michelle, as an old carpenter's wife once said, a husband's like a hardwood floor. Lay it right the first time and you can spend years walking all over it. So I'm not going to keep you here for too much longer, so we get to the main event, which is going to be Billy cutting it up on the dance floor. And if we're lucky, we might even get to see him defy gravity and do the worm. Yes, he really can do the worm. So if everyone wouldn't mind raising their glasses. Bill, I've known you for most of my life, and Michelle, I've known you for 10 years. The thing I've come to realize is that neither of you two are perfect. But I truly believe that your imperfections are perfect for each other, and the love that you two share will help overcome all of life's obstacles. You two have something very special, and I wish you nothing but a lifetime of health, happiness, laughter, and love. May the best days of your past be the worst days of your future. To Bill and Michelle McKay.
You're here, ladies and gentlemen.